Students, welcome to my class. Today's discussion would be based on the types of capital budgeting decision. There are various ways of discussing the types of capital budgeting decision, although I have only two ways to explain to you. I think this is more than adequate for you to know the various types of capital budgeting decision. Now, this can be discussed in two ways, as I said. One is on the basis of firm's existence, and two, on the basis of the firm's situation. Let's understand the firm's on the basis of firm's existence. It's possible for us only if you have a firm which is existing over a period of time. This kind of decision is not applicable to a new incorporated organization. Let's understand the entire capital budgeting decision is based on the kind of company you have. Is it a newly based company, a newly incorporated firm, or is it an existing organization? So based on that, I have picked up the classification on the basis of the firm's existence and on the basis of the firm's situation. Okay, so let's understand the various types of capital budgeting decision under each of them. Number one is replacement / modernization decision. Now, what is meant by replacement decision? Replacement decision is a decision taken to replace one of the assets in the organization. It is a decision taken to replace one of the plant and machinery which has already completed its economic life. Say for example, the life of the particular machinery is for 5 years and the economic life of this machinery has completed. Say all the 5 years is over. Keeping the machinery is not going to fetch you even a single return. So what we do is to replace. You are forced to replace these assets. That is called as replacement decision. Whereas the moving on to the modernization decision. Let's not confuse ourselves with the replacement and modernization. Now, replacement decision was to take a decision because the economic life of the asset is over. In modernization decision, the economic life of the asset will continue, or say the asset will have more number of years, but then it has to be replaced because it has become outdated or obsolete. So let's take an example. Say yours is a computer-based company. You are completely relying on the computers. Now from Pentium, we have now moved to Intel Core. So from Intel Core, let's take Intel 7, 9 has come. Now why do we have to replace all your Pentium computers to the Intel Core computer? It's because of the value for money and also because of the speed. So if I am replacing, although the computers in the organization are in a very, very nice condition, still I am replacing those computers because I am updating myself. Those decisions taken are called as modernization decision. Both these decisions are called as cost reducing decisions. So let me repeat, replacement and modernization decisions are otherwise called as cost reduction decisions. The second kind of your decision based on the firm's existence is your expansion decision. Now, expansion decision. Expansion decisions are relatively to those organizations which are ambitious. These are decisions taken by the firms which is into the growth and expansion programs. Say all throughout the time there has been a good demand for the product and now the demand has doubled. Now you may have to bring in an additional capacity to add more to your products. So from 1000 units of your production, say you want to increase it to 2000, almost 100%, doubling the production capacity. So it's important for us to take a decision to not just bring in machineries to add up to your cost, but look at those aspects which can increase the production capacity. So when you're adding the production capacity to the existing ones, the decision taken is referred to as expansion decision. The third important decision that we have here is a diversification decision. Diversification decision. Now, diversification decision. Diversification decisions are those decisions taken by the firm based on its diversifying plans, diversification plans. So let's take, you want to get into those product lines, a new product line. You want to just have more number of products into your business. You want to have more programs into your organization. So those are decisions taken with regard to the diversification plans and programs of the organization. The ITC is the best example. Okay, let's take another example. Say yours is an automobile industry. So all throughout the time you were more into automobile manufacturing. Now you want to bring in one more car model into your organization. Now bringing one more car model into the organization invites you to have more number of diversification plans in the organization. So these are the kind of decisions taken relatively with regard to the new product line, a new market share. Okay, so that you can capture the market. Therefore, I would rather say that if replacement and modernization decision are referred to as cost reduction decision, expansion and diversification plans are referred to as revenue increasing decision. So mutually exclusive decisions are decisions where we have two or more alternative proposals, and the acceptance of one proposal will automatically reject the other. Let's say, take an example. You have the choice wherein you can go purchase a low economy model or a high expensive high end model, say a super model. Now the acceptance of a low end and economy model will automatically discard the expensive model. So that is the mutually exclusive decision. The second important type of decision we have is the accept or reject decision. Accept reject decision are taken in case of independent proposals. The acceptance of one will automatically reject the other proposal. So let's take for example, machine A is giving you a return of 10%, while machine B is giving you a return of 15%. So it's obvious that the machine which is fetching you a higher rate of return will be accepted. Okay, so these decisions are accept or reject decision. And last decision, the next important decision we have under the firm situation is contingent or contingent decision. Now, these are decisions taken even in case of the independent proposal. Now, where you have to be taking a decision like this, additional investment will have to be infused by the organization. The acceptance of one proposal will lead to the investment made in another proposal. Let's take an example. Supposing you want to set a factory plant in a remote area. So supposing even if you're wanting to set up a factory in a remote area, the investment is not getting over there. You have to invest additional money into the infrastructure, construction of roads, construction of the building, and also investment made in the plant and machinery. Sometimes even the amount of investment goes into providing housing facility for the employees. So these are additional investments that are taken in addition to the construction of the factory in a remote area. So these decisions taken are contingent decisions. So with this, the types of capital budgeting decisions are complete. Thank you.